what's a hate group. The first thing I did is I went to a KKK website, and the KKK said, we're not a hate group, we're a love group because we love whites. So either A, you can't trust rhetoric, or B, the KKK is not a hate group. Well, I'll go with the can't trust rhetoric. But if you can't trust rhetoric, what do you trust? Well, if you go just by the numbers, then the biggest segregationist, racist organization in the country is the U.S. judicial and penal system, because it achieves segregation of African-American males on a scale the KKK can only dream of. About 30% of African males are under criminal justice supervision in the country between the ages of 18 and 35. Some cities like Baltimore, it's over 50%. I started then asking, you know, what does hate feel like? And what I eventually came to is that any hatred felt long enough no longer feels like hatred. It feels like religion or economics or the way things are.
I can get that it's the way things are. Again, it's what you experience, and if you're permeated with that, if that's what you're swimming in, there isn't another reality then.
Yeah, so the Nazis weren't, you know, the individual Nazis working at death camps weren't, you know, they weren't sort of red-faced and shouting what we think of when we think of hate, you know, we think of
anger and
and they weren't necessarily, in fact, the whole thing was very bureaucratic. And I don't think that most loggers hate forests. I think they're doing it for a paycheck.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with hate. I think hate's a fine and righteous emotion. I can hate someone because of what he or she has done to me or to someone else. But what I have a bigger problem with is persistent objectification. So I can hate a particular African-American lesbian because of what she has done to me. Just theoretically, hypothetical example. On the other hand, if I hate her because she's an African-American lesbian, I'm not even doing her the honor of hating her personally.
Oh, okay, all right.
Instead, I'm hating a cardboard cutout that I'm projecting onto the space where she would be if I actually perceived her.